Mr. Carpenter, would you please call the roll?
Senators Aguilar, Baumgardner, Cook,
Excused.
Quorum, Court,
Absent.
Crowder, Donovan, Benberg, Fields, Garcia, Gardner, Guzman, Hill, Holbert, John, Jones, Kagan, Kafalis, Kerr, Lambert, Lumberg, Marble, Martinez-Humenic, Merrifield, Moreno, Neville, Priola, Scott, Smallwood, Sonnenberg, Tate, Todd, Williams,
Absent.
Zenzinger, Court, just Williams. Mr. President.
Here. Morning roll calls, 33 present, 1 absent, 1 excused. We have a quorum. Senator Fields, would you please lead us in the pledge?
Good morning, Mr. President, colleagues, and guests. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approval of the journal. Senator Zenzinger.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that the reading of the Journal of Thursday, January 19th be dispensed with and that the Journal be approved as corrected by the Secretary.
You've heard the motion. Is there any objection? Seeing none, the motion is adopted. Reports of the committees of reference.
January 18, 2017, Committee on Business, Labor, and Technology. After consideration of the mayor's, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 44 be amended as follows, and so amended be referred to the committee on the whole with favorable recommendation.
Message from the House.
January 19, 2017, Committee on Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy. After consideration of the mayor's, the committee recommends the following. Senate Joint Memorial 1 be referred to the Senate for final action. January 19, 2017, Committee on Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy. After consideration of the mayor's, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 26 be referred to the committee of the whole with favorable recommendation and recommendation to be placed on the consent calendar.
Now? Okay. Message from the House.
January 19, 2017, the House has adopted and returns herewith Senate Joint Resolution 6.
Signing of bills.
The President has signed Senate Joint Resolution 3, Senate Joint Resolution 4, and Senate Joint Resolution 5.
Please add Senator Williams to the roll. Announcements. Senator Court.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to announce that if you would like to know more about restorative justice, there's going to be a meeting on Monday the 30th from noon to 1 in hearing room 112. Lunch will be provided, so I know we're all in this for the free food, so be sure to come down and get your lunch and hear all about restorative justice. There will be notices on your desk next week, Monday the 30th.
Colleagues, please, a little attention for the senator in the well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Again, Monday the 30th, noon to 1 in room 112, all about restorative justice from the Restorative Justice Council. Hope you can come. Thanks.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Moreno.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good morning, colleagues. Just mentioning that the Statutory Revision Committee has a meeting today at noon in SCR 352. Any senator is welcome to attend. Just so you know, this is a result of a bill that was passed last year, which created a committee to recommend that outdated statutes be removed from our books. And so a lot of you are now seeing or will soon see statutory revision bills come to your committee that is meant to clean up our statutes. So if any of you are interested in attending, we'd love to have you. Thank you.
Senator Corum.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Members that I served with in the House, you will probably recall that each and every Friday you see me wearing red. And the rest of you might want to know why I wear red. I got a letter from a young man probably 4 years ago in the Marine Corps that was serving in Afghanistan. And his fellow comrades asked that I wear red on Fridays to honor their service. And I would hope that you would join me in that, because these young men are in harm's way for our way of life. And the color red, 1 day a week, it's not blood, it will not hurt you. Thank you. And the other thing that I have to add is stock show sales tonight. You know, in the country, we sell beef by the quarter, half, or whole. I think right now we have about enough money for a quarter, but we can't buy it that way. We got to buy the whole beef. So if you haven't given, please do so. If you haven't given enough to hurt just a little. Thank you.
Senator Baumgardner.
What he said, thank you, Mr. President, what Don said. Members, please, before you leave this morning, see myself, Senator Sonnenberg, Senator Corum, Senator Crowder, I don't know where she is. Oh, we're not supposed, yeah, Senator Donovan. Well, we're collecting money for this. So I would say the senator from, but on this occasion, I'm hoping the president will forgive me, not find me a tremendous amount of money. But please, before you leave, see one of us before you leave the chamber. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Sonnenberg.
Thank you, Mr. President, and I'm going to try and put the final nail in this. We have $1,100 raised. $1,100 won't buy the chickens. But if that's what we have to do, I'll put in enough money to get the chickens. What I'm asking you to do today is maintain our reputation down there. They expect us, and we go to participate in that sale every year. And they make a big deal about the Colorado legislature buying one of those animals. I can't do it with $1,000, and I have made it up in the past, the difference when we've been short. I can't make up $6,000. I need your help. So please, do what you can. It's a great cause. These are people that actually spend every day. They don't go home and play Nintendo or their video games. They get up in the morning before they go to school to go take care of their animals. They come home from school and then wash their animals and then blow dry their animals and then take care of their animals again. This is a labor of love for them, and this is how they fund their education. You saw some of the people Wednesday here that were rodeo queens that got their start doing the same thing. Let's help give some of those kids some start. I'm begging you to help us with this. Thanks.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Donovan.
Thank you, Mr. President. I was just reminded, as the good senator was speaking, of the steer that we bought 2 years ago. if you go, and you guys are all welcome to join us at the Junior Livestock Auction in the Beef Palace at 6:30. You get to meet the family and the kids after, and you get your photo with them and handshake and hear the story. 2 years ago, the family was in tears. And it was because of the contributions that the General Assembly had made, meant that they were going to be able to put both of their kids through college. So these are impactful dollars for these families, and those were going to be the first kids that went to college in that family as well. So anything you guys can give is incredibly appreciated, not only by us that come to the mic, but also for those families that get to continue the heritage of agriculture in this state.
Thank you, Senator. Colleagues, it's been a long, long time since we've seen this, Senator, but would you please welcome President Bill Cadman to the chambers? Majority Leader Holbert.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, I have a form here that the Secretary has asked you to sign. They need to record your official initials or signature. If you're asked to co-sponsor a bill, if you're going to put your initials or a signature on such a document, they need a reference. And I put my initials here. I'm going to put this up on the desk, but if you would please stop by and put your signature initials on it before you leave today, our Secretary would be most grateful for your cooperation. Let me see. Mr. President, I ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, I want to say thank you to all 34 of you. We have gone through a peaceful transition of power over the past couple of months, and today we get to go witness that happen in our nation's capital. But as the majority leader, as a colleague, I just wanted to say thank you to all 34 of you for the cooperation that I have seen in working through bills and getting your committees up and running. It truly is an honor and privilege to serve with each and every one of you, and I hope that you enjoy this inaugural day. Mr. President, if I may, I will adjourn or move that the Senate adjourn until 10 a.m. Monday, January 23rd, and we actually have a bill on the calendar for second reading.
Motion before the body is to adjourn until 10 a.m. Monday, January 23rd. Without objection, we will be adjourned. I can't even say the words. Adjourned.